Yo ho ho, welcome back aboard. Aaron back with more watches, birds, and loot. And as always, we start off with a wrist check, or as we call it, a bird check. That's right. This is a bird channel. That's what we talk about here is birds. You thought we were talking about watches? This is Finley, a white-faced pearl cockatiel. And she's just very chill. She likes to run around on the desk and get in trouble and try to eat things and hopefully not go to the bathroom. That would be nice, right, Finley? Not on the deck of the ship. Come on, just do it out in the ocean. That's like it's cleaner that way. And I don't need to do any swabbing. I don't need to swab the deck that way. But we're not here to talk about swabbing the deck. We're here to talk about watches. And as we watch Finley there, the San Martin SN0146-G. This is a pretty cool thing. This is a little difficult for me to get, actually. The first time I ordered it, I got some message that be aware you're going to get charged some huge tariff thing. And it took me a couple of tries to get somebody to ship it to me without threatening some big tariff or duty. But anyway, this is what it comes in. The new San Martins come in these cool leatherette cases. Wait, smell test. Not bad. Kind of has a little bit of a cologne smell to it, actually. But this is a good, something different here. This thing was about $250, I think, with the coupon. Homage watch, I guess. It does pull from a lot of different watch brands. You guys can kind of maybe figure some of them out. The dial to me is a Pelagos, Tudor Pelagos. So the bezel, let's get my finger out. Finley doesn't like the bezel, doesn't like this thing. The bezel, I need a smaller finger. That's what she said. The bezel to me looks a bit like the CW12, dodecagon, that kind of internal bezel ring there. The bezel itself is kind of generic. It's a ceramic bezel. Case with these ears, that a little reminiscent of the Nautilus. You know, PRX for sure on the bracelet. Almost exactly. Really, really nice reflective bracelet. So this is kind of a mishmash. They say in Yiddish, of all different kind of combination of different watches. The back has kind of a cool shark, just the generic information. Screwed case back, pretty nice size screwed crown. Let's check that. Yeah, almost 8mm crown. That's big, which I really like. I like to be able to get a good, as they say, purchase on the crown. It is rotating bezel. Ooh, let's kind of listen to that. Oh, that sounds good. It does give me kind of goosebumps when I hear a good bezel, but really tight bezel, no play in it. Lines up, perfect. No complaints there. The bracelet, screwed links, and a couple on each side. Looks like no half links, like all full-size links. Getting this all fingerprinted. Solid clasp, pretty big clasp. And it has an adjustable on the fly. So pushing this down should get her to slide in and out. Very difficult. All right, I don't like that. Similar design to the Notice X, I think. But Notice is like butter sliding that thing. If you've ever, I've got a couple of those. This is just. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this. This is an. I don't think user error. I think there's a problem. Houston, we have a problem with the clasp. Running through the dimensions on this, it is a 41 millimeter diameter, lug to lug 47.4, 12.3 millimeters thick. It is a bandwidth of 26 millimeter, but that doesn't really help us too much. You know, we're not going to be putting any straps on this anytime soon. It is sapphire with a AR coating. AR coating, anyone? Maybe a little bit. It's not good. You get a little reflection off it, but it's super legible. And BGW X1 lume, which should show up blue all over the whole watch, which is cool. Hey, check that out. One hand, one finger. That's pretty cool. It's got a good bezel on it. All right, let's throw this on the wrist and see how it looks. FInley going to town on my little spring bars here. Well, I hope she would never swallows one. Let's put all these back. FInley, let's go back over here. So on the wrist, so I've been wearing this for the last couple hours just to go grab something to eat. Came back and it's a great size. 7.5 inch wrist. I will not have to remove any links, which is really odd for a San Martin because you usually got to remove like maybe 4 links to get them to fit. This one I won't have to remove any, but even if I slide, I was able to slide it all the way out on the fly, and I could get a finger under. So maybe, 8 inch, 8.5 inch maybe. It's not huge though. This is a smaller bracelet on this. So fits me great. Again, 7.5 inch wrist, 19 centimeter wrist. I am going to not like this. This is sharp. So the one thing we got going against us is that adjustment on the fly, but also I'm getting sharp edges under here and really all around the bracelet. It really digs in. Let's see on the timegraphar, see where she lands. FInley, don't eat that. Timegraphar. I can't ever say that anymore. Yeah, -3 seconds a day, running at 3 hertz, face up. I think, yeah. Yeah, I mean, can't really beat that. That's a nice regulated movement coming out of San Martin. Thank you, San Martin. Lume. That's the BGW, what a something blue lume. This stuff is great. I don't watch the news. And apparently this stuff glows all day long. And then I watch the Powerball. Timegraphar, great. Lume, great. Keeper. Is this a keeper? Trash or treasure? I'm not going to probably be able to get a different strap, and I shouldn't have to get a rubber strap for this or anything else. It's a really pretty bracelet. I mean, there's no question about that, minus the fingerprints. But it is uncomfortable. This thing, I would never wear this. It is so uncomfortable. I've had other San Martins that are fine. This is the first time I've had one with this type of integrated like flat link bracelet. I don't know if just not finished great because of the... Maybe, I don't know, it just really sharp edges all the way around. So this is going to be a pass for me. I'm gonna have to say trash. It's really, some people may not like this style with all the different types of combo of watches here between like a dive watch and then an integrated bracelet watch and kind of multiple different styles going on here, but I don't mind it. And I like that gradient. This is the green, by the way, I didn't mention. This is the green gradient dial. It comes with 3 different ones. Green, what was it, brown or blue? This is the green, so it's kind of, I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but it's darker at the bottom and then slowly transitions to lighter on top. Not sure if that really comes across. And it's a really dark green bezel. So it's a very dark green, which I think is cool. I like the color. It's not my complaint. My only problem is the bracelet. But what are you going to do? So let's head on over to the loot portion of our video. Loot! the loot portion of our video. Yeah, I had to put the old Loco, or as I call it, Loco, on because that bracelet was just killing me. I mean, this thing is so comfortable, but that, so I'm going to talk about a couple of shows again. I really like talking about the shows that I watch because you guys care. No, you don't. Nobody does. Moon Knight, just finished that. That's been out for quite a while. It's a Marvel. Moon Knight, great show. Only 6 episodes on Disney Plus. I think he's one of my new Marvel favorite characters, along with Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk's probably number 1. Moon Knight, I think he's number 2. Moon Knight is cool. It's got this whole Egyptian thing going on, and man, I dig that. And I like him. Oscar Isaac plays Moon Knight, he's always awesome. I think I've liked him in everything I've seen him in. Check it out, Moon Knight. And secondly, I gotta say White Lotus. I know everybody talks about White Lotus, and I'm jumping on the bandwagon, but I just finished season 3. That show is insane. No way would I let little kids watch it in a million years. It has a lot of violence, a lot of SE, you know what, and I don't want to get banned, a lot of booty, and loot, actually. Some watch spotting on that. And by the way, White Lotus is the name of the resort. And in every season, it takes place at a different resort, a different White Lotus resort in a different location. So that's kind of the gist of it. And it just follows around groups of people and their vacations for like a week or something like that. So if you're, again, into heavy adult content, check it out. Keep the kids far, far away from that one. Oh, my goodness. And that's it. So we're going to say goodbye, Finley. You just could sit here all day and just look at this. She is the nicest bird. Feed the birds. It's only $0.02 a bag. You know, $0.02, I think I explained before. That's like 2 cents, right? It's like something like it's really cheap. So I don't know where people are getting this for, a bag of bird food for $0.02. Oh, that's right. That's from like the 1950s or something. I got to figure out what the conversion is for with inflation. It's probably 500 tuppence per bag. That makes sense. And then there'll be tariffs on top of that. Ugh, oy vey.